Hey Astros fans, welcome to today's edition of Extra Innings, the Astros Fans UK next day recap on Astros ball games. Game 81, Astros 2, Phillies 1. Let's dive into the big talking points from another huge low scoring victory to seal the sweep at home with 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, leading off Hunter Brown. Diesel was in magnificent form, edging the Phillies' Christopher Sanchez in a third straight fantastic pitching duel with 7 innings of total dominance, giving up just 3 hits, 0 runs, 0 walks and picking up 9 strikeouts. He never looked in danger, and I imagine Kyle Schwarber will be having nightmares about that high fastball for a while. Brown dropped his ERA to 1.88 and strengthened his Cy Young case with a real gem. Up second, Cam Smith. The rookie stood up with a huge at-bat in the bottom of the 8th to immediately give us back the narrow lead with what proved to be the winning run in a hugely clutch moment with his second hit of the game. He lives for these moments and he's only getting better. Up third, Bryan Abreu. El Missile Relampago was tasked with finishing off the 8th and then getting this one over the line in the absence of a spent Josh Hader, and Abreu did himself proud in erasing memories of a couple of problematic 9th innings earlier this season, as he totally overmatched the Phillies hitters in a wonderfully commanding outing. Let's break the rules. Up fourth, Yainer Diaz. It was Yainer who drove in our initial go-ahead run in the second inning, which was a big moment as our bats could only muster going 2 for 13 with runners in scoring position. Up fifth, Jose Altuve. The little boss snapped an 0 for 12 skid with a base hit in the 8th, and it proved to be huge as it advanced Isaac Paredes to second before being driven in as the winning run by Smith. 3 down, first out, Brian King. Oh, Brian, we were this close. 5 outs away from a shutout series. The King of Kings got squeezed by the home plate umpire and giving up an unfortunate leadoff walk in the top of the 8th before a base hit left runners at the corners with 1 out, and a sac fly sadly scored what was, at the time, a deflating game-tying run. Thankfully, it ended up having no bearing on the outcome, and it's hard to blame King with such a tiny margin for error being allowed by our bats. Can't be having any other negatives after a sweep like this. A few extra points to finish on. Resilient Kings. Our team of irons show yet another way of winning, this time instantly bouncing back from the disappointment of losing an 8th inning lead to roar back with a critical go-ahead run. Batmen robbing. An amazing series of astounding pitching on both sides where we only score 5 runs yet complete a sweep. I don't think we'll see that again for a long time. We definitely need more from our bats though. And Stat Attack. 8 straight wins at home, 17 wins out of our last 21 at home, 12 wins from our last 15 games anywhere, an MLB best 17-6 in June, and a huge 17-7 in 1-run games. This is a heck of a team. With the win, we improved to 48-33, extending our lead to 6.5 games at the top of the AL West as we hit the halfway point of the season, with the Astros on pace to win 96 games. Not bad. Next up, 3 more games at home versus a strong Chicago Cubs team. Bring it on. That's it for today's Extra Innings, the next day recap. Let me know your takes on the win and the series sweep in the comments. Make sure you're following at Astros Fans UK on all platforms, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next edition of Extra Innings. Go Stros!